Hello, Paula. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher. How are you?
Fine. What about you?
I'm fine.
Fine too.
Very well.
It's cold. Not now. I think today. I feel that it's so cold.
Yeah,
Yesterday. Uh-huh.
yesterday was raining a lot.
Yesterday was raining the whole night. So yes, it's cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share. What about you? Was raining at your home too?
Yeah.
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 So yes.
Yeah, it was raining a lot yesterday.
hmm Yeah, yesterday at night I wasn't on classes. I was teaching too. And well, I had to connect with my phone because the internet connection was really
Oh
bad.
my goodness.
Yes. So I don't know if I run out my internet on my cell phone, but I had to. Okay.
it,
Mhm.
it could be, it should be complicated uh, taking a class or teaching a class from your phone.
Yes, it is. Yes. Then I tried to share internet from my cell phone to the computer, but
Oh.
if you're using if you're using any platform or if you have video, well, you spend more, right? So,
Yeah.
but well, at the end, I could do it.
We did our best.
Yes. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, we're going to start with this one and then we switch into today's topic. That is not complicated today. It's easy. I know that you know how to do it. But well, let's see. Okay, in this one, we're going to have basically just one rule. It's not what you say, it's what you hear.
What is
That is the name.
okay?
It's not what you say, it's what you hear. And, well, let's select one of them. Tell me the one number.
Six.
Number 6. Okay. We have some words, but remember, it's not what you say, it's what you hear. So we need to answer, like, to guess, that would be, to guess the answer just with the sound.
Okay.
Hmm? And let's see.
Hoop, side, hid, it, toe, gain.
Upside here is
It,
told
toe,
Uh-huh.
again.
gain.
Hint is a clue, right? No, it's a clue.
No,
Hint.
this one.
Ah, this is the answer, right?
No, that's the clue.
That clue. Ah, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Upside it is told Upside-headed toad a pop song by a female singer.
Hoop,
Upside,
side, hid, it, hid, it, toe, gain.
upside, toad. I don't know. Upside, upside-headed. Uh, I trying to read it fast and
Listen.
see, listen how it sounds and see if I can get. mm, Pop side story. No, I don't know. A pop song by a famous singer. Mm, No, I don't know. I don't know what it could be.
No.
Because all of that words, it's uh, simple words, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know what could it be.
No.
Yeah. Oops, I did. Ah, oops, I hit it again. Oh my God. Okay.
Let's listen if we can figure it out.
Poop,
Yeah.
side, hid, it,
Until it, for me, it's okay. But this is not, right?
Okay.
toe,
I
gain.
didn't.
Because it's did it, game. I will eliminate two.
Yeah, I think. Okay. Oops, I
Yes.
hit it again.
Uh-huh.
Oops, I didn't. Okay.
That was it. Okay, good. Let's see. Michelle, select the next number.
Hi, good morning.
Hey,
Okay, number 1.
number one. Okay, let me explain you. In this one, well, the game is, it's not what you say, it's what you hear. So
Okay.
you have some words, but it's not that one. It's just to listen the sound, and you have to guess the secret answer. And we have a clue.
Okay.
Bay, beach, arc.
I think I got it. I think, but I'm not sure. I want to see what thinks Michelle.
I'm not sure. Maybe you could try. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. No? Okay, Paula, tell us.
Well, I think Michelle wants to hear the word how pronounce.
Bay, beach, arc.
Mhm. Do you have the answer or the clue?
I know what I get it. I get
From YouTube. Okay.
it. In this game, we have to be creative, Michelle. And
Yeah,
it's not,
because
it's not what you say, it's what you hear.
mhm, a popular kid song from YouTube. Okay.
No,
Baby shark.
that
I got
was it.
it.
Baby
Baby shark.
Shark.
Baby
Okay.
shark.
Because it's what you listen.
Bay,
They
beach,
are.
arc.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. Let's see. One more. Paula,
Number 3.
number three.
Ape, hand, hub, hair.
And hop hair.
Okay.
And
Ape,
hop
hand, hub,
hair.
Okay.
hair.
And hop hair. A cute black and
Okay.
white
Bye.
animal. Zebra. Ape and hop hair.
Okay.
Cute black and white animal. It's not a zebra.
Mm-mm.
A panda?
Panda.
They, yeah, panda.
A
Ah,
panda bear.
panda
A
bear.
panda bear.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
A pan, a ape, hand, how?
her
Air.
Maybe hub hair
Hub
doesn't
hair.
make sense. Hub
This
hair.
is like it doesn't make
Hub
the
hair.
same sound. Just the first two, but the next have hair. It for me it doesn't sound like bird.
No.
No, right? Okay, but well, that's a panda bird. Now let's see, Michelle, which one?
8.
8.
High dancing.
high, dance, eek.
Nancy.
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Yes.
Hide and seek. Hide and seek.
What? Hide and seek.
Uh-huh.
What
I
is
come
what is that?
hide and seek.
Yeah? I don't know.
Oh, it's when
It's like,
It,
yeah.
it's a game.
yes,
Yes.
Oh.
it's a game, but let me show you which one. Hide and seek. Well, it's to hide. That would be.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have to hide and someone else has to found you and
Yeah, I get it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is it. Well, that's why he said it's a common game. Uh-huh. Kids
Yeah.
to hide and seek.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. So let's see. Tell me the next one. Which one?
5.
5.
Down. Up,
Dawn, Dutch, mice, tough.
down, touch. Don't touch. Don't touch my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tough. Mice, tough.
Stuff. Stuff. Don't touch my.
Don't touch
Can we see the
my,
hint?
don't touch my something.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I think. Can we see the hint, please? Wrong is say.
Don't
No,
don't touch
my stuff. My
my
stuff.
my
My things.
my thing.
Yeah, my stuff.
My
Uh-huh. My stuff.
But
my
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because stuff is another way to say my things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Don't touch my stuff.
I like this. I like it.
Okay. Now let's see, Michelle.
Number 2.
2.
Wand, her. Womb, hen.
One.
Wand, her. Womb, hen.
One.
One hair.
One.
One hair. One. One hen.
Wand,
One. And a female super. Baila.
One hair. One hair.
Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman. Oh,
Wonder
okay,
Woman.
Woman.
Yes, it was. Wonder Woman. Yes.
Wonder Woman. One hair woman. Okay.
Okay. Now let's see, Paula, 7 or 4?
4. Accent.
Pretty shack scent.
British accent.
Pretty shack scent.
No.
The way people talk in the UK. Oh, water.
Mhm.
Water. Bottle of water.
Exactly. So it is
Pretty short
Pretty.
hand. Pretty. Pretty short hand.
People
Short.
it is
Sorry.
British.
Wait. British. British accent.
British accent. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that was it. British accent.
British.
British.
Uh-huh.
British accent.
Yes. Okay. And let's do the last one.
Olympic.
Bull
Olympic Games. That,
Yes.
that was easy.
Olympic game.
Yes, that was it. Olympic Games, exactly. Yes.
This for
Okay.
everybody.
Very good. So that was, it's not what you say, it's what you hear. Uh-huh. Well, actually, the games, the names game is incoherent. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Incoherent. It makes sense. Yes. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Well, first I want to show you this video and then we're going to discuss about it. Just let yes or no?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dominic Colenso, and in this video I'm going to share with you the do's and don'ts for using PowerPoint. And when I say PowerPoint, I mean any presentation software, including Prezi and Keynote. The number one sin that I see committed when using PowerPoint is the reading of the bullet points. And I see it all the time, people standing there reading from the screen behind them and using PowerPoint as their prompt, as their notes. That's not what it's been designed for. It's there to help you enforce your messages, to really give the audience the key points that they're there to take away, not to be used as a script. The second don't of PowerPoint, as far as I'm concerned, is having too many words on the screen. If you start to put reams and reams of text onto your slides, your audience will try and read it. So as soon as you flick to the new slide, you lose the focus from you as people try and read all the information that you put on the screen behind you. So try and keep it simple. 3 bullet points a slide, that's plenty. And please use 3 to 5 words per bullet point. Don't overcomplicate things. Leave people with the key messages. Now, PowerPoint isn't all bad. There's some great things that you can do using it. And one thing I'd really encourage you to do is to use pictures, use images. They stay with us much more powerfully. And if we associate what you're saying with an image that you put on screen, we're much more likely to remember what it is that you were talking about. And finally, in terms of PowerPoint, I'd like you to think about it as your backdrop. Okay, it's not something that's there to upstage you. We don't want people to remember the PowerPoint. We want them to remember you and what it is you said. So use your PowerPoint to enhance your presentation. But remember, PowerPoint isn't your presentation. You are your presentation, the words you speak, the connection that you make with your audience. So they're my do's and don'ts for using PowerPoint. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear your comments. It's a really
Okay, I think it's finished. We can stop. Okay, tell me, guys, what was it about?
Mm,
What is
It's about don't and do related to the presentation in PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in the accent, it was
British.
British, right?
Pretty.
Yes, it was it. Okay, and tell me, what do you remember that he said about
Uh,
do's and don'ts?
okay. We don't have to reading. Uh, we don't use it as a script. And
Mm-hmm.
also we have to be careful with too many words in the slides. Try to keep simple and do not overcomplicate it, just to the point. Um, use pictures and image to try to transmit the message. And don't forget that we are the presentation, not the PPT.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. That's what he said. So, in this time, guys, I know that you're prepared to give a good presentation. That is not something new, right, at all for us. But well, we can like review a little bit about this one, some do's and don'ts of PowerPoint presentation, and also how can we improve them. And well, some platforms, because sometimes I think it's easier just to use PowerPoint, right? But we have more. Do you know another platforms besides PowerPoint that we can use?
Uh, Many people use Canva. It's like
Mm-hmm.
a PowerPoint, but for me, it's too pretty. It has a lot options and tools and templates.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Mm,
Have you ever used Prezi?
yes.
I have I have seen it, but when I am searching information,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use it in the university.
Prezi.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Well, as you say, Canva, it's another one, right? I think let me check. We have this is another this Bismarck, I think is the name, the exact name. And well, that is another tool that you can use. It's let me show you. I think it's this one. Yes, in this we can see it. Okay. It the advantage with this one is like when you present it, it's like if like a video, and it appears like if while you're talking, someone else creating the PPT. Depend on the topic that you want to discuss because will be a little bit distracted if there is a lot moving behind us, right? While we are talking, so that would be depend on the purpose. Another that you can, let's see, like select the theme, like if you want a specific color or like yeah, some colors, we can use this other image. We can use it too. With this one, it's like, yes, it's based on colors. You can select like one theme and everything will be like that. And we have more options. And if you want a well, if you opt to work with PowerPoint, let me show you. There is another where you can find the PowerPoints, but with a background, like this Slido. That's another. All of them are PowerPoints, but you already have like a background of some chart just to put the information, we can say, or to modify just a couple of things and then you use it. Like, it's it. And you can search topic too,
Mhm.
and that helps a lot. So, more options to use it. Do you know another one? Do you remember another?
No, maybe a slideshow. I remember I have seen it, but the rest I never I have seen.
Never. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So,
but
well,
they look so pretty. I like them.
okay, okay, good. So, yes, we have more options. Um, and well, I didn't remember another right now, but I think we can use them. Sometimes the problem is that some platforms are not for free, right?
Mhm.
And you create it and then when you want to download, you can't, right? But well, at least with Canva, Sligo, and the previews that I show you, I know they are for free, so well, you don't have to pay to use it with this one. This it's another one that is for free. So yes, that could be some options. And Prezi, but Prezi, I think you only can use it with if you are connected with internet. If you're not, I think you cannot, right, Michelle?
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh. That's the only we can say disadvantage.
Yeah,
Prezi.
a constraint in your in your presentation because you need to be connected.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So, well, first, let's see. Paula, tell me, how much you read this and why do you think?
Make your presentation easy to understand.
Why is it important?
Um, well, maybe because a presentation or a PowerPoint presentation is a visual material. So if you're talking and the PowerPoint presentation has a lot of text, a lot of images that maybe doesn't make sense uh, between them, um, you the attention of your public maybe uh, maybe would lose. So and it's for me it's very important and it's so cool when someone is giving a presentation and his presentation is very cute, very organized and simple.
Okay.
Only that.
Yes, exactly. That's why it's better to keep it simple and easy to understand because as in the videos he said, you are like the one who catch the attention and not the PPT behind us, right? Yes. So let's see the next one. We have this. Michelle, help me to read.
Start with a slide that summarizes your presentation. Key points. PowerPoint are not the main attraction. You are. Keep slides simple. Text, graphics, art, everything. Mm,
Mhm. What
Base
did
your summary, key points at the end. Right?
yes. What about that last part? Do you consider that's important? Do you Do you do it, this?
I think I don't do it, but I try it. And I think it's important and it's a plus because overall when the presentation was so long, it took a long time. For example, a presentation for 2 hours maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe at the end of the presentation, you maybe have have forgotten
Mm-hmm.
some things, and it's a plus when the speaker reiterate the key points at the end or make a resume of the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yes.
in order to make a conclusion.
Yes, exactly. That's the idea. If you don't, let's see, remember that they say repetition is your best friend, right? And most of the time, when you have a long presentation, as you say, it's recommended to do it like at the beginning to talk about the key points, in the middle, right? Or if you have a break, we can use it after the break, like to retake what you were discussing. And well, at the end of the presentation, the three moments where we can make emphasize in this, the key points. Hmm? And okay, what about if I show you this? What do you think? Tell me.
Uh,
Well,
We won't understand because it's too much information in one slide.
Mhm. What else? It's difficult to read,
yes.
is
yeah, the
it?
text is too small.
It's too small, exactly. And it doesn't matter if we have a big screen. Normally, that's the problem, right? When you know that you have a big screen, you say, no, I can include it. But no, it's not. What else can you tell me about this?
Mm, 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 mm. Well, the text is too small,
The
a
color?
lot of information. Um, well, it's difficult to read some text, and maybe only that.
Mhm. Yes, basically that's the main problem. That it's difficult to read because it's too much information. It's too small. The colors is they are not helping. Focus on this part. I know that it's impossible to read it, right? But the colors, you have black and then the background is green, or this one, no, it's not, right? So it take back like keep it simple. It's not necessary to use this type of, we can say, graphics or this type of presentations. Sometimes we need it to do it, but well, to use it in a slides is not like the best option. Now let's see, we have this part. Paula, help me to read this slide.
Um, they are about you. Your presentation should complement and amplify what you are saying. They are not a script and shouldn't be read like one. So don't use slides to present your notes or talking points. And don't use a PowerPoint unless you need to.
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes it's not needed, right? So if you remember, we had some videos about the engage part, and at the beginning they don't use it, but was engaging the presentation. So not all the topics required it. Or not during the whole meeting, you will require to use a presentation. And well, it's important that you have a plan before writing or before creating the presentation. Let's see why. Michelle, help me to read.
Plan before writing. Determine your story before making a slides. What are your key messages? What is the structure? Should you use videos, photos, or graphics?
Tell me, how do you normally prepare a slide?
Mm, Well, I think the first point is the key for that. I try to first in my mind try to create the storytelling using the key points that we need to transmit, or we need to or identify the agreement that we need to have at the end of the meeting. So yeah, the the first thing is in my mind try to organize all the ideas and structure uh, a storytelling. And in some cases I have to put in the paper, use pencil and in a paper to try to drive the slides. And yeah, then I use the PowerPoint just to put all
Mhm.
the ideas there.
Okay, good. Yes, that's a good plan. So how to do it? Okay, David, what about you? David, how do you do it? How do you report
Hi.
that? Hi.
Um, about what? Sorry.
About how do you plan your presentations, your visuals?
Well, I try to don't use too much text and use visual images because it's easier to understand with an image than a lot of text. And um, also, I try to keep a sequence, a logical sequence, to express the thoughts. And that's it.
That's it. Okay, good. Now let's see the next one, guys. Paula, help me with this one.
Each slide should convey a single idea.
Okay, tell me, what do you think?
Mm, maybe each slide should convey a single idea. Maybe you should maybe you should use uh, each slide to explain and only one idea, or maybe not, for me it's not only single idea. Maybe you could are talking about two or three, and that way you don't know a big presentation, or it's not, or maybe you are not pass every slide.
Mm-hmm.
So in a single slide, you are talking. You are talking about uh, two or three ideas. But maybe I think that this sentence means that don't extend while you're talking.
Mhm. And also do not mix because if they are not related, it doesn't make sense that we have it in the same
Yeah.
slide. That is it about how to convey a single idea. Yes, as you said, you can have more than just one because to avoid that part, right? To pass and pass and pass the slides because I know could be distracted or it's not like the best one, but they should be related because if they are not, you are mixing, right? And that's not going to be something good. Okay, but that's good. Now, what about this part? Let's see, Michelle.
Headlines are the key takeaway from each slide. Use them to make a single compelling point. Limit them to a single line. Avoid using all capital letters.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
mhm. Yeah, I think if we want to try to make it simple, and you need to also maybe limitate how we use all the headlines and all the let's say this, the the capital letters. I think we try to maybe just one line and then use not use it. I think it's also because when you see the slide with a lot of headlines, you can confuse the audience. The headlines at the end of the day has to be the key point that you want to transmit, and the other maybe are mm, in another way.
Mhm. Okay, good. So yes, it's important, like to know which part you want to emphasize, right? In each slide. And with capital letters, well, all the time, we have listened that it can be rude to write something in capital letters because it means like if you were screaming. And well, it's not necessary to use it or it's not appropriate to use it all the time. But yes, it's another thing that we have to be careful with. And let's see what else we have. David, help me to read this.
Avoid information overload. No more than 5 bullet points per page. If possible, limit each bullet point to a single line. Don't clutter your slides with text and/or graphics, but you can use graphics, photos, illustration in place of words.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. What do you think about this, David?
That is important because it's similar to what I was saying before. It's easier to understand on photo or illustration instead of a lot of words.
Yes, but also we have to be careful with graphics, photos, or illustrations, right? Because also if we have too much, it's exactly the same that this, a lot of words, right? Or a huge paragraph. It's not. The same happen if we have too much pictures or too much graphics like the previous, like this that I show you. It doesn't, it's not working, right? So with both, it's like to be careful with. Now, let's see. It's just missing, well, that was the last one. What about if I show you this graphic? It's easy to understand. What do you think? Because,
No, it's not easy to
Not, that's
understand.
not easy.
no, right? So it's not recommended. Don't do that. But what about Well, what about if I show you this one? Is it? This is-
No.
it's not, right? But what about if I show you this one?
Oh, it's better.
Much better. Yes. Or what about if we change into this?
Much better.
Yes, right. So another point that we also have to be careful with. It's not just, okay, we'll put a graphic because I need it to represent this. No, it's also to use the correct graphic to make it easy to understand. Because most of the time that happens with graphics, right? When you have too much information and you put it in one graphic, some of them, they are not easy to understand. Even the person who created cannot understand it completely. So, well, just try to be careful. And well, don't forget, that's like the main point. It's about you, not your slides. Okay. And before to finish, guys, let me ask you, do you remember what is it? False cognates. Do you remember?
Mm, 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 No, I
Or
don't remember.
Not really.
no? Okay. Or false friends? That's another way
Oh,
to
I
call them.
see. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm?
Yes.
Okay. False friends or false cognates. They are these. Michelle, help me to read.
Or which do not directly convert into a Spanish word are called false cognates.
Or the false friends. For example, let's see. Let me show you some of them. Okay, what about if I show you this? Pretend. That's the meaning
Pretend.
or not?
Pretender.
No, I understand it's not.
It's different, right? The meaning
Yeah,
is not. Pretender is not pretend in English. How do you say
no.
it? How can we
Pretender.
say? Uh-huh.
Um, Intent.
Intend. Yes.
Yes.
Or we can use, we have one more, one option. Intend is, it is.
Mm.
Or you can say try.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So when we use pretend, because it's not pretender, what will be?
Pretend.
When it's a lie?
Pre- Pretend is another way to say you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is. Exactly. So that is a false cognate or a false friend. If because pretend, it doesn't mean pretender. So if we want to say it, we can say to try or to intend. And can you give me an example using pretend in a sentence? This one. Pretend. How can we use it?
Um, Pretend is lying.
Or
Maybe you are pretending about this information.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that could be an example. Exactly. That is a false cognate. Now let's see the next one. How would you tell me this one? What about this? Presume. Is that the meaning? So it means, if you're going to say, is to show off. To show off. Like Carlos likes to show off his car, but it doesn't mean presumir. And what would be the meaning of presume? So when we use it.
For example, I presume today is going to rain.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's a moment when we use it. Presume. Yes. Exactly. Yes, when you are speculating about something.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What? Uh-huh. Okay. What about this? Realize? It doesn't mean to do something, right? What's the meaning?
Something, something. Realize is when you know or you understand something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When you understand that exactly, it's to realize, or do you find out the solution to a problem. So it's not realizar, right? If you want to say realizar, you can say well, to finish or accomplish something. My sister was able to accomplish her dreams. But realize, how can you use it in a sentence?
I have realized that I was in the wrong place.
Yes. Okay, good. What about this? This is calm. That's people confuse it. Right? It's embarrassed, but it doesn't mean embarazar o embarazada. No. So, how can you use embarrass?
Embarrassed is when you feel shame.
Mhm. Yes, that's the meaning. Give me an example in a sentence.
Maybe I I felt embarrassed when I talk I talk in front of those people.
Yes, that could be an option. Exactly. Very good. And when the other, well, you have many options to get pregnant, to impregnate, if that is the action, to get pregnant, to be pregnant, or, well, is pregnant, right? So, well, but it's not that the meaning. But, well, they are false cognates, or we normally know them as false friends, and we have it in all the language. You can compare some of them with French, with Spanish, with German, and also there's another French, German, Spanish, and Greek, I think is the other. Because they come, well, they share many words that they are similar. And that could be, right, if we don't know the meaning, to confuse them. And that's completely normal because they make us think about some words that we have it in Spanish, but not right. Like if you say diversion, it's not diversión, right? That would be fun. Or large, long, constipate with sick, ham and jump, embarrassed, pregnancy, argument, or a plot, advice, warning, fabric factory, carpet, or folder, file, disgust, displeasure, and also rope with clothes. Some of them, I know that at this point, it's not, you don't confuse it, guys. It's not complicated, but some other, yes, we have. And, well, so guys, that was I wanted to show you. And, well, we're going to stop here for today's class. And I will see you tomorrow, okay? Don't forget tomorrow we'll start with the presentations.
Thank you.
I have a question about the presentation.
Mhm.
The presentation has to be about a specific topic,
You have to select it. Mhm.
and we have to prepare a visual presentation. Or
Yeah, yeah, that will be better if you prepare something. Mhm. Yes, but the topic
and
is up to
it's
you. Mhm.
okay, and it's going to be in the class, and we are going to expose the presentation.
It will be during the class. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, good. So, well, guys, thanks for joining today. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Thank you, teacher. Have a
You're
nice day.
welcome.
Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.